side of the screen in the middle of the floor. They'll set a ball screen. Oh, that's good play.
Miller takes it strong. Miller with the left off the window.
He works on Carter, who's banging him, and he fouled him, and he's going to have a three-point play up. And it is Miller, the dish, the flush.
You guys know the vibes. You hear the sounds. Another draft preview, another draft profile, this time for Roll Tides. Alabama's Brandon Miller, small forward out of Tennessee, 6'9", probably has over a 7-foot wingspan, 200 pounds. And he was a big-time prospect, huge upside. He'll be a top 3 pick. Question is, will he be number 2 to the Hornets, or number 3, will he fall there to Portland to play with Dame time up in the Great Northwest? He is a tough guy to defend. He can shoot over guys, but take bigger guys to off the dribble. He's very crafty around the rim. He can get a shot from anywhere. And he got better as the season went on. He was the SEC Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year. And he does have to sometimes become a little more efficient, as his shot selection may not be the best. He's a streaky guy, streaky scorer. And he's going to have to get better, and I think he will get better as a defender. And he does have the athletic ability to play multiple positions and guard them. And he's very good at the free throw line. He hit 86% in college, very underrated passer, and can be that playmaker and point forward type of guy to get the ball out of a Dame Lillard's hands or LaMelo Ball's hands, and plays with energy and passion. And hopefully one of the red flags is the off the court with the situation he was in. Hopefully that is behind him. But he is drawing comparisons to Rudy Gay, Paul George, Danny Granger. We know he's a big Paul George guy, so I could see that. He has a 6'9", 6'10", over a 7-foot wingspan, very athletic, can shoot the ball, can handle the ball, can play pretty good defense. I think is going to only improve offensively in the next 2 to 3 years. Plays with high energy, is a matchup nightmare because he can go past bigger guys, shoot over smaller guys. And I think if the off the court red flags are good and he can add a little more mass to his body, continue to get in that weight room, continue to work on his perimeter shooting and his ability to create offensively in one-on-one situations when he's guarded by an adequate defender, I think Brandon Miller is a hell of a pick. I said probably go Scoot Henderson at number 2, because I think if you put Brandon Miller on the Portland Trailblazers with Damian Lillard, that would work better to me as far as a match. Because, like I said, with Scoot, I feel like LaMelo may have some lingering injuries. He may not particularly be ready for the start of the season. Who knows? He may have to miss some games, have to do some load management. We shall see. But let's just say this. You got Dame, cool, all-star. You got Anthony Simons, rising star, most improved caliber player each year. You got Shaedon Sharpe, you got Jeremy Grant, you got Jusuf Nurkic, Dame Lillard missed some time last year. Chauncey Billups, I would like to see him get an adequate shot. Adding Brandon Miller to this lineup, putting him with Simons and putting him with Lillard and Nurkic and Jeremy Grant, they could have something. And even if Miller is at the number 3 pick and they don't start him immediately and he eventually works his way into the starting rotation, even though I would probably start him over Shaedon Sharpe or Thibault or Cam Reddish or any of those other guys, Nasir Little, who they hope for if they get something from big-time draft pick. But give Dame some help. Give him another guy that he can go to war with. Brandon Miller, I know he's a rookie, but I think he has an immense upside. I think his upside is higher than a Scoot Henderson. I think Henderson is just right now, with the 2 years of G League Ignite experience, ready to come in and take the reins as your point guard from day one. Brandon Miller, I think, is going to work his way where a guy at the beginning of the season is not going to be the guy that you see at the end of his first rookie season. He's going to get better. He's going to progress. His game is going to improve. He's going to become more confident. He's going to adjust to the NBA game and the NBA ebbs and flows. And I think he could struggle early on, maybe not average 10 points, but maybe by the end of his rookie season, he gets progressively better and incrementally better and averages 12 to 15 points and is a good number 2, number 3 option for a team like Portland. And then he could be somebody going into year 2, year 3. You can see that Paul George growth and become really one of the best players on his team. But sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think about Brandon Miller. I really, like I said, don't have too many weaknesses with the top 3 guys. Wembanyama, he's only 200-something pounds. He's going to have to add more weight. Scoot, decision-making, work on his jump shot. Brandon Miller, work on your jump shot and continue to get in that weight room. And I think if you're playing with the Dame Lillard, that will only help your game rub off on you a little bit to show how good you are. And he's still young. He's only going to get better, as are all three of these guys. But sound off in the comments, hit that like button, hit that bell. Let me know your thoughts on Brandon Miller, his draft profile, and scouting report here on the Flex Zone Podcast.